Welcome to Watercolor Wednesday and Christmas Crafts, day 11. So, this is what I've been trying to do. I have been trying to do crafts with you that you probably have things like this at home. And I'm going to assume that you have watercolors. And we are going to, let me slide this over so we can see each other. So Martin can read what you're saying. Honey, ouch. This shirt
Evening, everybody.
This shirt is going to donation.
And if you don't have watercolours, you don't need to get expensive ones. You can get them like anywhere. Even the Dollar Tree has workable watercolours. Priscilla's used them before.
Honey, you shouldn't mention names.
Oh,
like
sorry,
that.
we'll get a suspension on that. It's like, sorry.
Just any set of watercolors. Any set of watercolors. These are my messy ones. And
the only thing I would suggest spending a wee bit more on is the brush. Sometimes the brushes you get with them are not very good.
Hey Cindy, you can get a good set of watercolors for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can. This is the what's this
Van
one?
Gogh.
This is a Van Gogh.
Gog. I can never remember how it's said. I think it's
Van
Gog,
Gogh.
isn't it?
I always say Van Gogh. But the first thing you want to, these are cans of watercolor.
Yep, another week turned round already.
And the first thing you want to do is hydrate them, which means spray them with water. You don't want to go pouring in a bucket of water. Nobody needs that.
Oh, that's weird. Paul has said no notification.
TikTok. I'm going through clothes. I have pants that aren't fitting now, shirts that aren't fitting. This shirt, I was looking at that replay. My shirt's falling off of my shoulders. I'm making everything wet here. I don't clean this up. But tonight, we are going to paint on, hydrate this with water.
If you didn't see any of your comments, anybody, it wasn't us. It's like they're being muted and we can't reach the phone.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hi there in Wales.
I want to show you some things that honey, could you get me a little bit, about a half of water in this? Martin is going to get the water out. We're in the cemetery studio, and there's a sink over here where they used to make the holy water. They would get the holy water out of the sink and then they would bless it, I think. And that's what made it holy. But I want to show you an idea. So, we're not going to be painting on watercolor tonight. Hey, Joby. I know. When clothes get too big, it's good. So you want water. You want something to paint on. What are you wanting to paint on? Hey, South Wales. You can paint on anything. This is a little piece of card that came in a package we got yesterday. And then this is what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to cut out a super simple shape. Super, super duper simple shape. You can probably guess what I'm going to paint. Can you? Bet you can. I bet you can guess what I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint a bird, a whale. Just kidding. It's going to be a Christmas tree. But think outside the box when it comes to watercolor. So we have our little tree painted here.
It's actually a cemetery.
It's a cemetery.
Says so on the sign.
The sign and the deed. Our deed, which is from, our first deed was from 1868. No, 1869. It shows St. Joseph's Cemetery. Yep. I know it's like that's the rule because the church is attached to it, but we have, there's a road between us. So
Unfortunately, to ship to the UK is
Yeah.
super expensive.
I'm going to show you how to do cool things. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to take, this is not watercolor paper. This is just cardboard, white cardboard. So we're going to take it and we're going to paint. I just threw paint all over myself. We're going to just paint some green down on here. And we're not worried if we let some white. Letting white is totally fine. I use this shade of green now. And I'm just putting little branches down, little strokes. This would be so fun to do with a group of friends. You're all gonna get ideas off of each other. I would say hold it from its little stub and turn it around. And do the same front and back. Just, you don't even have to paint for these. And the watercolors are gonna look beautiful. So this is your Christmas and your watercolor painting all together tonight. Did you hear the rain
Yeah,
outside?
it's cruising.
It is really crazy. The last thing we're gonna paint is gonna be the stem. So you can see how it's more vibrant. The cool thing about when you do this, you're gonna be building up strokes and colors in between times. Come back in here, lighter, darker.
Hi Pink, we've got super
your
heavy
little-
rain.
Put your little pine needles down. And your whole purpose here is to have fun.
Oh, we just got a first stage
Just
or
have
something.
fun. Just have fun. And there is no right wrong way. You want to put some blue in your tree? You put blue in that tree.
Hi Kayla.
You want to put some purple in that tree? Put some purple in that tree. Look, it looks like a peacock tree now.
Yeah. I'm glad we've only got the rain just now, not the
I'm
snow.
gonna put somebody mentioned a peacock when we first came on.
Hi Bobby.
I'm gonna put some peacock colors. Look, we got a peacock tree now. We got a peacock tree. So this could be a gift tag. This could be a gift ornament. So many things you could do with it.
Where's PH?
PH.
Watching from PH. I didn't recognise the
Where is
flag.
PH?
That's terrible,
Okay.
my geography.
I'm gonna put some little purple in here. And we're gonna put a little blue in.
Watching our videos helps us, and it's the gift thingies and stuff. But being here helps, Ariane. It's brilliant. Thank you. But yeah, watching our videos helps.
Yeah, and you can
Philippines.
Facebook down maybe hacked. I didn't see that. That's weird. I'm gonna sprinkle this now. I'm loving it. I'm gonna sprinkle this side. And then just let it sit for a minute. While this is laying down, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna paint the trunk.
I think it's as long as you watch a video more than 10 seconds, isn't it?
I don't down. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna paint the trunk.
I think it's as long as you watch a video more than 10 seconds, isn't it?
Truthfully, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Thanks for following.
I'm gonna put some little, just nice and easy, super easy. And you can poke this, and you can put a string on it. What would you use this for? Would you use it for an ornament? Would you use it for a gift tag? It doesn't matter. You could use it, look, you could use it in a little diorama.
Sorry to hear, Kayla. Get well soon.
You're making these guys. Make some of these. Use all that packaging. Right now, we're getting so much packaging. All of us. Use it. Use that package. I'm gonna get those colors out. I'm gonna let this over here to dry. So we got a little snowman.
And at this point as well, if you've got a little white glue, you can put that on and chuck glitter at it if you've got kids.
Always put glitter on things. Okay, so here, this would be a really fun one to paint too. This came in the box. This was a box that I cut up yesterday. So you got a pretty thing. You put, I think I put into recycling 2 tons of cardboard this week. Yep. Yep, the cardboard. And this was a beautiful box. And look, say maybe you want to give a teenager's favorite gift, money. You could take this, you could glue this, you could paint here. I'm gonna paint
Thanks for
on the
following.
back of this. I'm
Merry
gonna
Christmas.
paint Morton. You could put their name on there. You could put a candy cane through here, money on there. You don't have to go out and buy crazy gifts and crazy stuff. You can do so many cool things with just your garbage, and I'm not even joking.
Hi there in London.
Look, these little guys, that little guy that I cut off from the side of there. Guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna paint a little, what is
No,
it?
I think you'll find I'm not
What?
being held against my will.
Does it make you feel good to say that kind of stuff? I don't know. That's weird. How do you feel when you say that kind of stuff?
People know that,
I
don't
don't
appreciate
understand.
a homemade gift yet.
So I'm going to take this and wrap this around, right around here.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. Kathy got her cardinal today.
Yay! Did it arrive okay? Yay. Love it.
Making Christmas decorations with watercolors.
Watercolor and not watercolor paper. I was going to get my watercolor paper, but I thought we're doing crafty Christmas stuff that I want to show you how to make some cute things that are free, because free is a good thing. Free is a good thing. I'm going to go in here. We're going to have some red and green peppermint stripes.
Oh, that's
Some
sorry
little-
about that, Sheila. The storm's causing it to buffer for Sheila.
Oh. Just some
Thanks
little,
for all the snowflakes, Paula.
just some little red and green stripes
Yeah,
here.
free makes a big difference.
Free is good, but you wonder what this is? I'm gonna show you.
Little Debbie cake vibes.
Yeah. So do you think the glue is gonna work tonight?
Did you charge it?
Mm-mm.
I doubt it'll work, it'll be flat. Well, it's on one bar. I missed what somebody says.
I love paper
Paper
decorations are so good. Hi in Washington. Where's everybody
Yeah, in
from?
Armenia they made it out of paper because it's what they could afford.
Say
Yeah.
where you're from. You've been living on the videos. How about his accent? His accent's so good. Okay, so this guy.
Hi there in Ireland.
This guy.
Well,
we're gonna.
England, in Netherlands, Missouri, Virginia, Oregon, Ohio.
All everywhere.
From all over the world. That's
I love
amazing.
it.
Bradenton, Florida.
Nope.
Smith Twins, West Tennessee. Do you want the hot one for the attic?
Uh-uh.
I've
That one's
California,
too hot. You know what
Germany,
we're gonna
people.
do? We're gonna pretend.
Pennsylvania, London, Rhode Island, Kentucky. A number of your comment.
I do.
Do you ever use a heat gun
yes,
to dry water?
Yes.
I'm always too impatient to wait. Yep.
I'm impatient too.
Connecticut, Indiana, New Hampshire.
And I don't have glue, and I'm happy about that because I want to show you something cute that you can use other than glue. Looky, this is
What?
good old-fashioned masking tape.
What's the question, Summer? Northern Minnesota, Wisconsin, France. Yeah, all over the world. That's amazing.
Wow,
It's
I
right.
love it.
Why did you peel your cucumber?
Oh, the cucumber he should have been thrown away. He was mushy, and I love the cucumber peel, but the peel was not edible.
I
It
always
was
find
mush.
those ones are quite bitter.
It wasn't
the
good.
like greenhouse cucumbers, or like you call them, what British, what is it you call them again?
Hothouse cucumbers.
Aye, is I found a heat gun on the side of the road recently. Now that was a great freebie. That was really lucky.
You were confused, yeah. Okay, so here I have this part done.
Can't do a mushy cucumber, says Pam.
It
Hey.
wasn't mushy, but the
Sorry if anybody's not seeing their comments. They're being muted, and it's like too much to reach over and like show them. Thanks. What?
Would you go grab my white glue from off of the
TV.
No, white glue right over there,
Oh.
right in the studio. So last night we did not watch Christmas with the Cranks.
Alexa, turn on desk.
We had to pay for it. Oh, Night Owl, thank you. You have such good energy. I'm so grateful that I found your live stream. Yay, I'm happy you're here. So these are our 25 days of Christmas things. So I'm gonna take and I love to reuse everything. I love to reuse everything. I think that's how we should all be living. Like, let's reuse it. We have to pass this landfill. Yeah, we didn't see Christmas with the Cranks. We didn't see it. Oh, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be super cute. So I'm going to, before I glue this down, I just cut out, this is just on a piece of, this was an envelope from a Christmas card. Well, there's part of the postmark. So I'm gonna put just a little face on here, just a little face. We're gonna make this a little elf girl face. That's a little smile. I'll hold it up and show you in a minute. And let's. I thought I had a skinny,
Do you want a skinny one
black.
for the table? Or doing it?
No, this will work.
You know,
We'll
giving it
give her-
eyebrows, eyelashes, you know. Or
So we have our little face,
renews crocheting Christmas
our
times
little
this year.
face. Martin, did you do any crafts?
A little bit. Not very much. I'm usually doing DIY.
So now this little face, I'm gonna take and this was tape, masking tape.
I should have been making videos of it, but you wouldn't have heard anything for all the blue language when I was working on it. I was doing moulding around the edges of a wooden floor, and I finally got it finished today. I've just got some,
It looks so good, honey.
what do you cry it, the
It looks
grouting
so
to
good.
do right along the edge. It took me ages to
So
do.
even if you're not using hot glue,
Yeah, crafting the floor.
this is a good one with the kids. This is a real good one with the kids. I'm just gonna take a couple pieces of this string, yarn. That's the word. How much hair to give our little girl elf? That's probably enough. No right way, no wrong way. The only rule is have fun. Just have fun. Have fun. Oh, she's gonna be adorable. She's gonna be adorable. Now you don't get the instantaneous, like I won't be able to really show her off to you. And I think I'm gonna tie some knots here. At least one. Yeah. One knot was needed. She's gonna have hair like I have.
Thanks everybody for the gifts. I missed what the keychains.
How cute
Thank
is
you.
she? How cute is she? She's adorable. Martin, look at her. She is adorable. And then you could hide the glass. You could give her a little outfit. with some more of that cardboard that you have. You want to make it so she's great on both sides? No problem. We'll just put some hair on the back of her head. We have the technology
Adorbs,
to do
said
that.
Susan.
Yay. See, when I was a kid, this is how we did. There was no such thing as Michaels. We didn't have Michaels. We wanted it, we made it. I made watercolor out of smushed.
Oh, have fun with the grandkids, Pam.
Do you see where that went?
Oh,
Can you
that's
shine
Paula's saying there's still no Christmas pics on the page.
That's so weird. I updated it. I'll do it from my laptop. That's super weird. Honey, I dropped this red thing down here. Shine your light, maybe. It's a little clump of red yarn. There it is. Thanks, babe. Watch your head. Thank you. Oh, and you found some more. Look, Morton found some little green whatever. You're headed to a Christmas party. Cindy, have fun. Have fun. So I'm going to put this little bit on the back. Alexa, turn off desk.
Okay.
Because we want her to have hair on both sides. So now she does. Hair on both sides. We could give her a little dress. We could give her a little collar out of this. This was from a recycled. This was from that jingle bell that I did on one of the projects. Use your things again. Make new things. Love them. Martin picked out a pom-pom. Look at this for her little fuzzy green bow. We'll put that right there. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for
You know what
roses.
these
Thanks
would be?
everybody for the gifts.
Martin, you know what these would be adorable for?
What?
These would be so cute for placeholders. Like you could write the name on the person and set it in front of their place at the table. I love that. Do you want to, while we're thinking about it, right here in front, did you see where I put the glue? Straight out this door, right by that chaise lounge. Because if we don't put it on now, we will forget it. So here, and this glue dries pretty darn quick. Like the white glue dries pretty darn quick. This little pom-pom, Martin picked a green one for her. Like this would be so cute. And then you could write their name down here. You could paint that. So we painted this top part here with the watercolors. We're doing a bit of watercolors and a bit of crafting. I love her. She's beautiful. Sorry, I set you Alexa's.
Was that I bring it through or?
No, just let it out there. I love her. Okay, let's paint something else. Let's make something else. Oh, I got something super cute to show you. If you have a little piece of this white cardboard, you know you got it.
You paint one of these.
No, honey. Martin's silly. Martin wanted me to paint a face mask.
Yeah, I think it sets off A's across the world when we tell it to do stuff.
So I'm gonna take this and just cut like this. And then we're gonna cut a little arch here. So we're gonna make a little, we could make a little 3D village of snowmen, snow people. Wait, I need another one. Or no, he needs to set down. It needs to be down to this level. Right?
Diane made Polish stars from paper that turned out
Wait.
beautiful.
That looks wrong. I'm gonna skip that. Polish stars from paper. We're gonna skip that. We'll put them up on a little pedestal. We'll do this with them. We'll do this with our little snowman. Rinse. Get just a little touch of blue. Just a little touch of blue over the side. Just a little touch of blue. That's what we're going with. We just want them to look frosty. You don't have to paint him much. These, again, these would be really cute ornaments. And you can use your watercolors for so many just different things. Like if you were doing this with markers, I think markers are messier. I'm gonna take some blue. Martin's gonna get crafty. I'm gonna take some blue and I'm gonna put some flicks down here. Because I want to, before this dries then, I'm gonna go back in and flick it with just water. I've been doing art my whole life. I've done, my college was not for art, my college was for business and computers. But I have done, like I did a college course in Scotland for stained glass. And yeah, I think we should always be learning. I'm gonna flip some little white dots on here now, or just clear water. And I don't know if it'll pull the paint back up like it does with, here, let's try this. A little. Let's squish him. Oh, he's cute. He has little snowballs.
Yeah.
How? Okay. Martin made it work. Martin made it work. These would be cute little placeholders too. Honey, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
These would be super cute. And then you can let him dry.
Well, good, thanks. She does crochet everything for like hats to carpets.
Carpets and blankets and all that good stuff. Let's put a little scarf on him. He's gonna have both sides. So both sides. Let's put a little hat on him too. We're gonna give him a little beanie style hat. A little beanie style hat. And then we can paint little ruffles around here. He's got a little fancy hat. Do this around the back. So the front and back, and then we'll put a little face on him. Let's go ahead and paint his face on because it's Watercolor Wednesday. Eyes as black as coal. Frosty the Snowman. I like to go for a sweet little
You seem
face.
like a very patient, loving and caring couple. I love it. It's so peaceful here, said Jessica. And Wintersan says, you're all so imaginative and talented.
Thank you.
Shelley's asking, can you recommend a watercolour paint set?
I love my Van Gogh. I never want you to feel like I'm pushing and selling stuff to you, but on our website, the1870studio.com, we have a link for our Amazon. And if you go to the Amazon storefront, there are the Van Gogh paints that I use. I love them, but you don't have to get them from there. You can just Google them. It comes with my favorite brush in the world, and this is a Van Gogh. It's a round number 6, and you can paint anything with this brush. Oh my gosh, this little snowman has the littlest nose, honey. The littlest nose.
Well, Andrea says, I'm finally here, you can begin. Kidding.
Look. So there's a little watercolored snowman for you. You could put behind the snowman. Oh my gosh, look at what you can put behind the snowman. What did we paint earlier? What did Martin make for us? A holder. It needs to be higher. This is reminding me of a panto now, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Shh, it's behind you. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. How cute is he? Martin, look.
Yep.
I love him. This would be so cute on the table. And then you could put the name
Now
here.
you need to paint a little cardinal
I'm gonna
stick
put-
on the tree.
Pin a little cardinal for the tree. And you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do to take it to the next level? I'm going to drizzle glue down, and we're going to put on some pom-poms. Because you love a pom-pom, don't you, honey?
Can we see the little gnome thing you made yesterday? Had to leave and didn't see it. You may invite
Why,
them. If
yes.
he's been active, you may not invite them to follow you. I wish I could come over and craft with you in your beautiful church. Shelley
I'm a
said.
little tomtin, short and stout. Here is my candle. I have no spout.
I don't.
I will keep the animals safe and sound. Take me out of the house and set me on the ground. That's Little Tompton.
And she's up there as well.
The replay on that is on the YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna pour this glue down on here. We're gonna let this dry. We are gonna let this dry. And I'm gonna put some snow on here. We got snow to put on here. So we're gonna hide the little base that you made, honey. We're gonna hide that little base. And just stick some glue in. And again, this is just white glue. Cheap, cheap, cheap white glue. I love this. This is sweet. This is gonna sit somewhere here. But I wanna make a name tag for it. Oh my goodness, guess what happened today? Erica started baking cookies. Tell them about the cookies, Mom.
They were too good.
Tell them what kinds.
I can't remember. It was chocolate chip. And
First chocolate chip, then snickerdoodle,
Mm-hmm.
then sand tarts. And she brought them up. She just kept bringing us cookie samples up. This is so cute. Kids would love doing this. Everybody would love doing this. I love doing this. This would be, yeah. But I'm going to put, you know what I'm going to put at the very front? I should have made her like a little angel for the tree, but she's big. She's big. I love her. I'm going to let that sit up there. But I want to put a little sign in the front. I'm going to put a little sign in the front. Let me find some paper. Well, what do we have here? A Christmas card. What are you looking to paint on with your watercolors? Anything that will take the paint. As long as it's kind of porous and it doesn't have, as long as it's porous and it doesn't have a gloss on it, it will paint. So this is gorgeous. This is
Hi,
absolutely
Teresa.
gorgeous. This is from, oh, that's from my friend Kathy. That's a beautiful card. So this, oh my gosh, this is a backdrop for that. Yeah, I love. But you can also paint your own. Paint your own. Let's see if we can paint on the back of this. I bet we can. I bet we can paint on the back of this.
Thanks,
And
Teresa.
I'm going to show you a technique. I have never, ever, ever, ever showed you this before. We're going to do this. We're just going to go for it. We're going to take glue. And I'm just putting the glue all around. Honey, putting the glue all around. If you want to see something kids would like, this is it. This is it. I hope, can you see this? Can you see this?
I don't know because of the screen.
Make sure you can see this. Can you see this okay?
Yes, that's
Okay, good, good, good. Put glue on a paper. Be tidier with this than I'm gonna be. I'm gonna start with yellow, and I'm gonna flip some yellows down. Just gonna flip some yellows down. Let's put some greens down. Let's put some greens down. Let's put some blue down. Yellow, blue, and green work really well together. Now I have a piece of plastic that I have been saving. I don't want to put my brush in here because this has glue on it. I have this plastic. I have been thinking about you and doing recycled felt. I don't want to knock that down. You got that? Got this. Okay, so this is a bag. Morton looks like he's deep in thought. He always is. The other night when I made the frosted window panes, I thought about other ways that you can make frosted window panes.
Hi there, Tony.
So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna squish this down. Let me cut this off so I can lift it up and show you what I'm up to. This is a really fun way for yourself, your friends, your anybody's to have fun. I should have cut this before I put this on. This is improv. Crafting improv. Crafting improv is good. That's a good way to craft because you're thinking about things on the go. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Now this is watercolor and glue. And the glue is gonna act like a carrier for the color. Now you can do two things here. You could let this dry on here and you would have, basically you'd have a waterproof thing if you would have put the plastic on both sides. But this is just on the back of our card, remember. So what I'm not gonna let it dry on there. I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna lift this up. And it pulled part of the card off, totally fine. We can just put that right back down on there. And pull part of the card off up here too. Pull that off as well. La-di-da, la-di-da. La-di-da-di-da-da-da-da-da. Martin always says I like to make a mess, don't you, honey?
Mm.
And I do. That's not wrong. Okay, so this part, we're gonna let this part dry. And it is gonna, we'll use this tomorrow in a craft. I'm gonna turn it this side up. So what side's up, it will dry. This will make the coolest thing. This will make the coolest thing. You gotta wait till tomorrow to see this.
Isn't that the only way to do anything?
Yes. Yes, you dry there. So this piece here, I'm gonna put some more colors on here. Make your paint nice and wet, and this is curling on us.
Were you
Nice and
ever an
wet.
art teacher?
I teach. I don't have a degree in teaching, but I'm an artist educator for 2 different paint companies, 2 different art supply companies. I think too many times we think like traditionally trained, and I'm just making my finger wet here now. P.S. Have you ever finger painted with watercolor? Yeah, I can. Look, I'm doing it. The watercolor in the glue, oh my gosh, this is a good feel. But you gotta just keep getting a little bit of water on there. Now we got it really nice and nice. I'm gonna let this dry just a minute, and we're gonna come back to this. You're not gonna believe how pretty this gets. And this is getting a natural curve to it that it might end up standing for us. It'll stand. It'll stand.
Foster's husband says when you cook and if you're not making a mess, like it's it's going to be good. If you don't have sauce on the ceiling, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. So this is curving this paper, and I love that. I'm there for that. Let's figure out something else we can paint on. Oh. This is going to be a fun one. Think about right now what's happening in your home. Do you have a million packages? Do you have all kinds of tissue paper around? We're going to take tissue paper. And I'm not really straightening this out. This is 2 sheets that I think Paula Ann sent us. I'm going to fold over and then backwards. Over.
The Church of Perpetual
Backwards.
Joy, says Jasmine.
That's a great name. I love that. But I'm just folding it like an accordion style. Over and back. And I'm not being super fussy. You could lay it out and do it flat. I want you to be able to see this. So when I get it to here, I'm going to take and scrunch it up in the middle. And I'm going to put a string around this. Welp, I'm just going to use this. Let's make a poinsettia, shall we, out of watercolor. I'm going to tie this super tight.
You did that yesterday as well.
Hulk! Hulk girl! Okay.
Well, you
so
lit
we're
up
like
Rose in the
this.
studio, Willa.
Thanks, Chris. Celestine, thank you. Okay, so these ends here, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna go for a little point on them. Just a little point.
Oh man, 29 roses, thank you.
Just a little point. See that? Just a little point. Don't throw these away. You know we're going to use these again.
Oh, get well soon, Stormy Night.
We're going to use
Sorry to hear you're still ill.
Flatten. Go to a point. Flatten. Go to a point. See? Did you see the point, honey, of this? You like silly puns, don't you? Or silly jokes that mean nothing. It's not a pun. That guy wanted to grab a hold of that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for snowflake. So here on the side.
Hand hearts.
Here on the side. Honey, call out the names of who's getting the presents.
Celestine.
I'm gonna cut out just some little, you remember when you cut out paper snowflakes? That's what we're gonna do.
Celestine loves watching your videos.
Thank you. Honey, how are we doing on time?
Yeah, I don't know. 5:48.
Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time.
You guys are so great together, so cool. I never thought of that, said Foster.
So I have a funny story about these tissue paper flowers. I did art and craft shows the whole time my kids were growing up. And my daughter would see these and she would always beg and bug for them. So this is with tissue paper. So you got to be really careful as you're pulling it apart, but we're not going to pull it apart. Well, yeah, let's pull it apart and then let's pull it apart and then put our, this is going to be a snowflake flower.
Thanks,
This is going to
Brenda.
be a beautiful snowflake flower. They actually look like Christmas trees. A little bit. You don't be heavy-handed with this. Nice, gentle. Gently. If you're doing this with little ones, you help. This is what we're after. This gentle look. Do it to the other side.
And everybody's sending, Brenda and Celestine sending
Thank
snowflake
you.
keychains.
Oh,
Thank
there's
you.
a goal that if we hit, we gotta sing, honey. We gotta sing, so you better start thinking about your song. I think tonight you ought to sing a solo.
No. You both
We're-
sound like the opposite, I love that. Yeah.
We are 100% opposites, and it works so perfectly. I gotta set this out of the way, because I keep trying to stick my stuff into here. Oh, and P.S. with your watercolor brush, never stick it down in there and just let it sit. Always like lay it up top. Lay it up. Okay, gentle. We're gonna open this one.
Me singing, I think.
You sing well. When we hit the
You're
goal,
saying they heard me earlier. I don't think.
you've sang before. 100%. Oh my goodness. You know what these would make super cool of? These would make super cool angel wings too. Look. Oh my gosh. You could make little angel wings out of these.
Last that looked, you never had wings on the top of your teeth.
Well, I was just showing
Pretty
you.
poinsettia.
I'm gonna squish it up now to form the middle. This is our little Christmas posy. And now you can do all your pretty things you want to do with it. Just pop them up there. And now we'll put our watercolors on. But I'm gonna first scrunch this. I'm gonna scrunch this. And what if you got a little jar?
What about the one under that? It's got the broader top.
Oh, I don't want a broad top, looky. Just a little jar. And then you could take all your little petals here
Not particularly, Mia.
and pop them in here. Let's pop our little petals in here. What is not particularly, babe?
Did I ever miss Scotland?
Oh, I wish. I wish he missed Scotland so he'd go back with me. I always have to go back to
Oh,
Scotland by
Chandler,
myself.
Arizona.
Chandler, our daughter lived there for 5 years. This looks beautiful in here.
Turning from a snowflake into a flower.
Yep. It's little Susie
Melly
Snowflake.
Mel loves that.
This would look beautiful on the table too. Okay, this string I gotta get rid of because it's not the vibe now. Bye-bye string. And, honey,
What?
pull that guy back for my light, please? Thank you. Where are you, fairy light? I knew I had one. Fairy lights make everything better. Don't they, honey? Oh, and it's purple. Could it be any better? I don't think so. So this fairy light, I'm going to go.
Diane reckons it's beautiful, like a white poinsettia.
Yep, it's gonna get even more beautiful now. Gonna get even more beautiful, Diane. We are gonna watercolor more on here. I'm just undoing it. Honey, this might become my favorite thing I've made so far. This might become something that I put all over my table for Christmas.
Hi, Catherine.
This might just be this. This might be the craft. I like to do things that I haven't seen before. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna wrap this around this base to hold that together. Now I'm gonna come in
Centerpiece says
here
Melly.
and I am going to, am I gonna put it in here? Should I put it in the flower or in this? Let's turn it on. There's only one way to find out. We're going in the dark. Both. Oh my goodness. Yep. Both is the right answer. Both is the right answer. Oh my goodness. Morton. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love this so much. We have a little bit left for in here. A little bit left for in the jar. I gotta get rid of my fluff. Honey, help. Help me get that fluff out. Watch your arm in the watercolor, babe. Fluff out.
How much do you want out?
All of it. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. And it's gonna even get better. That's good enough. I know I said all of it, but that's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna stick this end in. Oh yeah, and now would you shove?
I'm not
Yes.
a fan of football.
Let's shove some of this back in here. Now let's pop this here.
Where did you put the battery pack?
I'm gonna hide the battery pack. I just don't know how yet. Because I wanna have the battery pack out. Okay. I'm gonna turn these lights back on. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna go, because I want this to stay in here. So I'm gonna take some of these. I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna poke this down in. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. And these lights can just sort of float over our flower. And we have to use our
Says hi.
watercolors. Hello. Have to use our watercolors. But I'm
Peggy
gonna,
tells her husband about your projects and shows them.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna get my watercolor over here. Honey,
Diane suggests tying a bow around the jar to hide the battery pack.
that's a great idea, Diane. I love that. Okay, this is gonna get messy. Would you move this guy out of the way? I don't want to splatter him. Here, I got him. I just don't want to splatter the gingerbread man. This now we're gonna take our watercolor, and I'm gonna go in here. I have a pretty pink. I have a pretty pinky color.
557.
Okay, pinky and purpley. And make it more pinky. Now a little more purpley. This is good. And now we're gonna make it gorgeous with the watercolor sprinkles. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. And I might even put some little,
I think it looks like a
darker
big
bits.
water lily.
Yes.
Strong season, said Kathy. Peggy reckons you've got a beautiful mind.
Thank you. I'm gonna paint some little greens down here.
Oh, what?
Little greens down here for like the leaves. Like you would have. Use your watercolors other than just on watercolor paper.
Yeah, I'm from just outside of Edinburgh in Scotland.
Okay. I wanna sprinkle green on here too, dare I? Dare I sprinkle green, babe?
Well, it's Christmas colours you're going for.
So then,
So
yeah.
you want red. It's, well, a bright red.
Some green. This is fun. This is fun. Let's put on some red. There's no right way or wrong way. Guess what we're doing? We're just having fun.
Making a mess at the table.
And me. And probably you. Okay, let's put a bow on here. Let's put a bow on here. Where are you, bow, bow? No, I don't like that color.
What about the blue?
No, I don't like that color. I had some more bow here, I thought.
Have you always crafted like this? It's amazing to see the joy it brings.
Always. Always. I thought I had more ribbon here. I need something that's big enough to
I'm not seeing
hide
anything
this.
online. There's nothing else.
Okay.
What's that? Sticky going.
No. Oh, 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 oh.
The more I shop down
This
here.
is from off of a little Tompton. Martin is Scottish. This was going to be a Tompton. Guess what this is? This is a sock.
Hi Tabitha.
Look it.
Did you enjoy art at school or did you find out your creative side later in life?
I loved art at school. Oh my goodness, Martin. Look how easy this is.
No, that's that finished.
Nothing to tie. You don't even gotta tie it. Oh, problem with that, you don't see them down inside. But still gorgeous. Look at it. Look at that. Come on. That's gorgeous. So tissue paper. Think about painting on things that
Turn that
you're...
light out again. And just leave it in there. Move your hand. You
Oh, you
see
can see the
it through the
glow.
sock.
You can. Definitely. I love that. It is gorgeous, and I love it. You can see the glow through the sock. So, and the things hidden, these sitting on the table, this little guy up here, I had thought that would be super cute. I got the hiccups.
Thanks, Ariel.
I got the hiccups. This guy's not dry yet. We'll paint him later. I'll do some continuing projects tomorrow. But let's find a little bit of from your Christmas cards. from your old Christmas cards.
602.
I love this. Look at this one. That's a Christmas card from Scotland that we got. That's beautiful. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's from your brother. Aww. Stella and Bruce. I gotta put that up. Okay. I wanna, I got something beautiful here. This is from off of a Christmas card. I just cut this from off of a Christmas card. And it's a star in the middle. I am just gonna take and make a million little lines into this. And think about cutting like from the edge, from the corner in. I'm sorry you can't see this, I'll hold it up for you. Cut from the corner in, right? Cut like that so you can see where you're cutting. And some of them will fall out as you do this, and that's a good thing because you want them to have some spaces. You want them to have some spaces. We're going to put a little star on top. I love this one, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You could paint, you could make this like, you could paint a name on here. Again, I don't know why I'm thinking place setting. We're getting ready to have a big old family crowd and have Christmas early here. And I'm all geared up about that. And if things fly out, they fly out. So be it. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of cutting. Are you watching me or are you reading comments? Morton, when I'm making something, when I do like shows out, Morton will stand there and stare at what I'm up to. So I just cut this all up.
Oh, thanks for the heart me's, Julie.
I just cut this all up, and I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put some blue on the back side of it. So it just doesn't look like white paper. We'll put 2 different shades.
Peggy says they can come out and help. Sweetie shows an interest.
So see now this pretty little star, it doesn't look bare on the back. I don't like to decorate things that look like bare here and there. I like them to look like like it's all meant to be together. We'll work that in there. We'll put a little dot of glue on the top.
Gesso.
I see that. Got the little jigsaw piece to line up. All right, I'm gonna put a little dot of glue, and this is our craft and watercolor in one tonight.
Ariel says, I think we should all get together and have a craft day with hot tea. Laugh out loud, this looks like fun.
That would be lovely. All right, so let's review. Let's review, class. What fun have we made tonight? We have made, how would you like to pop around for a little snack and find your name sitting at the top of this and this at your table? Watercolor your table place setting, and your friends can take it home. Look at this. Let me move my watercolors out of the way. And we're not even done with everything that we did with watercolor. See, look at them. Look, how cute is that? I love it, and I love this little man, how that came out. Watercolored flower out of tissue paper, a little sneaky jar. These are all things you have at home. These are all things you probably have at home and you can be doing. And then tomorrow, I'll show you some other little projects. I hope you had fun. We're gonna jump off. Oh, we gotta pick a movie. I picked last night and I picked badly last night. We gotta watch 2 movies tonight, but one, we're just gonna watch like a Frosty or a Rudolph. It's your turn tonight, honey. 25 Days of Christmas movie. 25 Days of Christmas movies. I'm gonna dump them out. Martin says his hand won't fit in there. How does your
And
mine
that
fit
hacks
then?
bothering me.
I'm gonna dump them out here on the table.
Take that one there.
Which
Just take
one?
that one,
This
the one
one?
that was stuck.
This?
Yeah, just take that.
Christmas comes but once a year.
I've never heard it before.
Yes, you have.
No, I've not.
Oh my gosh, it's the cutest little cartoon. Have you heard of Christmas Comes But Once a Year? It's an old cartoon about this guy who's an inventor and he breaks into this orphanage.
Oh,
This
I know
sounds
it.
wrong.
It says Christmas
And
comes
he's-
but once a year.
Now it's here, now it's
Aye.
here. Bringing lots of joy
It
and
reminds
cheer.
me of the
Tra-la-la-la-la.
thing at Disney, the song.
Small World.
Yeah, it's about as irritating as that.
It's not irritating. It's one of my favorite movies. We're probably going to find this on YouTube. I think it's black and white.
Yeah, it's black and white.
It's an old black and white cartoon. It's short. It's only like maybe 5 or 10 minutes long. Don't do any spoiler alerts. But it's called Christmas Comes But Once a Year, and it is lovely. And tomorrow night we might make something with this. And because last night we chose Christmas with the Cranks, we couldn't watch it. So we're going to watch another movie tonight too. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And if you're catching this live right now on TikTok, make sure you're following. And the replay will be up on our YouTube forever and ever and ever. And I'm going to get those emotes sorted. I don't know what to do because I put them all up. Thanks for hanging out,
Thanks,
everybody.
cheerio, everybody.
We will, so it's tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow we're busy. Tomorrow we are hanging up those curtains in the bedroom. We'll go live for that. And then Fuse Glass Friday. We're pulling glass on Friday. And I want you to be here for it too.
Tomorrow's
So,
Thursday.
I know, but Friday will be our
right.
next scheduled live.
I thought you were
Honey?
a day out.
Honey, come get in close here.
What?
Get in close. Christmas smoochie. Have a very Merry Christmas night, the 11th
Night,
night
everybody.
of Christmas. See you soon. Honey, stick your face here so they can see
Cheerio,
you.
everybody.
Oh, by the warm glow of this. Nighty night. See you soon. Bye for now.